Ryan's going to throw it, taking a deep shot for Pierce down the field. He's got it! Touchdown! The offense.
Burrow throwing this side of the field. Ja'Marr Chase with the catch and up the sideline. And there he goes. Ja'Marr Chase to the end zone for the touchdown.
Which is like unheard of.
Kelce's not in for this play. Mahomes is dancing around. Now finds an open man. It's Smith-Schuster bouncing off the hit, and here he goes to the end zone for the touchdown.
Stafford to the air, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson, his first of the year, and a pick six for 26.
Fields deep downfield, and it is going to be caught for a touchdown. Dante Pettis.
Here's Cook. Dalvin Cook picks up a first down, still going inside the 30. Cook inside the 10, the 5, touchdown.
Executed.
Shotgun snap on a give, slicing Kenyon Drake, turns on the speed, touchdown Ravens.
Jameis Winston has been hurt. Now he spends most of his time in the quarterback room as a quarterback.
This is Rashid Shaheed, and Shaheed breaking inside the 10 to the 5, touchdown.
And still with 5 in the secondary. 4th and 5, Brissett. And to the end zone. And Cooper caught it. Touchdown! What a catch!
Another block punt. This time the Jets have it with a chance to run in the end zone, and they're going to score. Will Parks runs it in.
First strike standpoint, he's as good as it gets. Take the handoff. Screen pass. Ayuk. Burst of speed, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
They give it to Hasty, the third running back, and there he goes! JaMycal Hasty, all the way for a touchdown!
Hurts pulls it, throws it to Brown. With a step in the secondary, he will score!
Russell 9 for 9 to 9 different receivers. Wide open Dulcich. First game in the NFL. Touchdown.
And at the end of it, they do it again, and then they go right in the middle or to the sideline.
He's looking down the middle, looking for other options. Oliver comes in, and he gets it away for the touchdown.
13th play of the drive coming up. 2 4th down conversions on this drive for Brady. Underneath Fournette. Inside the 10, inside the 5, and into the end zone. For the Cardinals. In trouble. Dixon. He's going to be nailed. And a fumble recovery by Chris Banjo. And that's going to be a Cardinal touchdown.
It's a 3rd down and 1 with Samuel in motion. Handoff up the middle. It's going to be close for Jeff Wilson. Ball came out. Oh, it's picked up by Terrell. And it is touchdown.
Different call, and that's what makes it so challenging.
Dalton is back in at quarterback now. He throws the slant into the end zone and touchdown, Tre'Quan Smith.
Cannon tried chopping him on the other side.
They're down 10. Stevenson looking for a block. He got it from Myers, and there he goes. Kiss him goodbye. That is a touchdown.
Jones dials it up, swing pass, open, bobble, touchdown! Dale Robinson!
A trap play inside, and a beauty! Hall running free! Breece Hall inside the 10, he's gonna score! Touchdown, Jets!
It's going to be his to win. They're going to be at the top of the screen.
1st and goal. Cousins looking end zone, throws, touchdown.
Tough news. A 2nd and goal here for Atlanta. Mariota floats towards the end zone. Hauled in. Touchdown. Wilson out wide. Play clock winding down. Garoppolo fires. Connects. Ayuk. Touchdown.
Burrow pulls it down. The quick pass underneath to Mixon into the end zone for the touchdown.
Ryan throws left for Campbell, and Campbell reaches out. Touchdown!
2nd and goal. Robinson, and he will get into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mariota for his progressions, end zone, touchdown! Welcome back, Kyle Pitts.
Rodgers going end zone. Lazard, he's got it for the touchdown. Let's look at that quarterback sneak to me.
Lawrence takes it in for the touchdown.
As a Ram, that Robinson's been above 25 yards receiving. Here's Skoranek on the sweep. Skoranek will take it in, hopping in for the touchdown.
Cannon back in at that right tackle. Parker on the move. Zappi's got the ball. Cannon the block. Touchdown!
It appears they're going to play coverage.
Burrow trying to elude the pressure, and now he's going to take off and run it. He'll have a first down. He'll have a touchdown.
So with a big play here, it's 1st and goal. Lawrence looking for his 2nd rushing touchdown, and he's got it.
Burrow, end zone, touchdown. Jamar Chase.
Huntley stays in there on the 1st and goal. Mariota keeps. He's got the corner. Touchdown, Atlanta.
From the 17. Allen's hit his last 8 passes. Looking for Diggs in the end zone. That's a touchdown for Buffalo.
On 2nd down, Cousins looked right, left, now throws up the middle, and the catch is made for a touchdown by Adam Thielen.
Quarterback was Colt McCoy, and the coach, Eric Mangini. 3rd and 1. And he's right on the screws, and here they go. And that is a touchdown, Hunter Henry.
On 5 of those 12 passes. Watkins in motion. Sanders on the run to the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders.
Jackson right up the middle, lowers his shoulder, and takes it in.
Jackson. Floater. Catch. Andrews. Touchdown.
Davis got one-on-one at the bottom here. Allen sees that one-on-one. He's going to him. It's Gabe Davis again for the touchdown.
2nd and goal. Ryan again to the end zone. Woods has it. Touchdown.
Well, here's Eckler, and that is Eckler. Just refusing to go down. Touchdown, Chargers.
And Matt Farniak, the extra lineman, lines up to lead block. Rush fakes it, throws it. Ferguson, the move, the end zone. The Cowboys within 4.
Just had. Win the right tackle. That's a jet sweep. And that is a touchdown. Gliding in is Thornton.
This one-on-one matchup again.
2nd and goal. Henderson tries the right side, powering towards the goal line, in for the touchdown.
Baltimore is going to play straight up defense here on 1st and goal. Handoff up top. Touchdown. Saquon Barkley.
3rd year. Is the guy in for Gardner Johnson. Zeke's got a block. Zeke on the run. Ezekiel Elliott will score.
1st and goal, high snap. Bridgewater throws, end zone, touchdown.
Oh, trickery. Berrios on the reverse. Gets a great block. Braxton Berrios with the speed. And he is in for the touchdown.
8th play of the drive. Trubisky for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Chase Claypool.
Kenneth Walker. Walker with a move through the goal line. Kenneth Walker. And that's a Seahawk touchdown.
Everybody crowd the line to try to stop the run.
Lawrence throws, end zone, touchdown!
Stevenson, the running back. And the call, and the driving block inside Onwenu leads the way and opens the door, and Stevenson is in for 6.
3rd and goal. Bridgewater can't find anyone. Now throws, end zone, touchdown, Gesicki.
2nd down and 7. Fake it. On the boot. Jones throws. Touchdown.
Keeping this thing alive.
Big plays. Stafford. Robinson, jump ball, touchdown.
Huge for the end of the season, I'm telling you.
Here comes Allen. Looking long. Throws to the end zone. And the ball is caught. Of all people, it's Dawson Knox.
Just the 3rd completion of the second half. Eagles go quick. Hurts reads it, throws it. Touchdown, Devontae Smith.
2nd and goal. Pickett dumps it out to Harris. And Harris is in. Kenny Pickett's first passing touchdown of his career. And Pittsburgh has the early lead.